Um, Hello everyone. Hold on. Hello everyone. This is John here. Okay. Yeah. Today, we're reacting to a video over here. So this video is called 13 McDonald's Disaster Stories, and it's by Ronald Mc. Well, it's not Ronald McDonald. It's by They Will Kill You channel. So I've actually reacted to this channel before. It's been quite a while. Last video I can remember, at least, it was the 10 worst plane crashes. That one was good. I think it was by them. I don't know if it's still on their channel though. That's the thing. I think they deleted it. I don't know, but at least I got to see it. So today we'll be reacting to this. So these apparently are the worst McDonald's stories that has happened to McDonald's ever in the history, at least in the restaurant. And I always go there, and well, I don't always. McDonald's is one of my favorite places. Well, I already know that it's not healthy, of course, because you don't know how much actual thing they have in their food. Like, that's how people are working at McDonald's, I guess. I don't know how they came up with this much. But anyways, I really hope you guys like this video. Make sure to give it a like. Well, like I said, like it already. Whatever. Turn on notifications if you wanna to, but you're gonna have to subscribe if you do enjoy this. So yeah, let's try to find out what are the 13 the 13 McDonald's disaster stories in at least their restaurant's history. Okay, let's go.
Failed products, failed marketing strategies, disgusting things found in food, and some truly horrifying criminal events that all took place in one of the most popular fast food chains on the planet. Join us today as we take a look at 13 McDonald's disaster stories. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe to They Will Kill You. Hit the like button and request any topics you'd like to learn about in the comments section below.
Yeah, that part I didn't skip this time.
Number 13, McPizza and McSpaghetti.
McPizza
In the 1980s, McDonald's tried introducing well-loved elements of Italian cuisine into its menus. The endeavor never caught on with customers for a number of reasons. The McPizza, a made-to-order pizza, took too long to make and basically resembled a hot pocket without the appeal. And the McSpaghetti, lasagna or fettuccine alfredo, simply didn't match the products that competing restaurants had to offer. In the end, these products simply weren't in tune with the McDonald's brand, most famous for its burgers and fries.
I can
Number
see
12,
that. It's not.
Super Size.
Okay.
In
Okay, so let me explain myself a little bit right here. So the Super Size, I've actually known about this from 8th grade, and I watched a documentary, and yeah, it's most likely gonna be on the list, hopefully at least, because that documentary actually is what shut down these super sizes. I know about them, so yeah.
In 93, McDonald's got on the supersize trend, giving fast food lovers the chance to purchase larger meals. Then, in 2004, the documentary
Told you.
Supersize Me by independent filmmaker Morgan Spurlock came out. Spurlock ate only McDonald's for a month and documented the negative impact it had on his body. The film would be a
lot of it
disaster
dealt
for the
with the
company,
heart.
which by the end of the year completely pulled supersizing from its menus.
That's
Number
a good
11,
thing.
Arch Deluxe. In 1996, with the Arch Deluxe, McDonald's tried to appeal to more grown-up tastes. This product was essentially a quarter pounder with cheese, peppered bacon, lettuce, tomatoes, ketchup, a secret sauce, and a
secret sauce?
The Arch Deluxe was way more expensive than other McDonald's menu items and was meant to kick off a new line of adult-themed products. First-year sales projections were placed at close to $1 billion.
Dang.
$100 million was invested in a bizarre ad campaign showing children being disgusted with the Arch Deluxe and Ronald McDonald playing adult sports. Needless to say, the combination of high pricing and marketing all but guaranteed its failure.
It was definitely a failure. The Africa, really?
Africa was among McDonald's biggest marketing disasters. The pita-like sandwich, which was said to have followed a traditional African recipe.
This doesn't even look that bad.
Beef, tomatoes, cheese, and at the time of the Sam release in 2002, around 12 million people were facing starvation in southern Africa. There was a great degree of public outcry and even protests, as many people and aid groups were offended by the product. McDonald's was accused of extreme insensitivity and subsequently issued an apology and withdrew the product.
Yeah, that did not work too.
McDonald's and the Olympics.
The Olympics?
When the Olympic Games returned to the US in 1980, McDonald's ran a campaign to show their confidence in the US Olympic team.
Okay.
Customers were given scratch cards with Olympic medals events printed on them. These entitled them to a free Big Mac, fries, or Coke whenever the US won any medal. That year, the Soviet Union and allied countries, including Germany, boycotted the Olympics. They were dominant forces in the Olympics, and with them out of the way, the path was clear for US athletes, who ended up winning 174 medals, 83 of them gold.
Dang.
The McDonald's promotion ended up being and thousands of establishments even started running out of Big Macs. While they never detailed the hit they took on the '84 campaign, estimates think the sum was incredibly high. Moreover, the marketing fiasco would be mocked for years to come and even spoofed in a Simpsons episode.
Okay.
Number 8, maggots inside Big Mac.
What the heck?
March 2011,
not maggots.
Melbourne resident Lee Savage ordered Big Mac. He opened the sandwich to check if it included the extra pickles he'd ordered.
So disgusting.
The pickles were there, but much to Savage's shock and horror, there were also tens of maggots crawling around the patties. Savage reported the incident to the police, but they couldn't help.
What the heck?
According to Savage, when he first informed staff about what had happened, they laughed in his face.
That's
Number
just
7,
mean.
Condoms.
Condoms?
Food.
Oh no.
McDonald's in Eastern Pennsylvania.
That's disgusting.
In 1999, William Smith discovered a condom while eating his Big Mac. He complained to the manager, who apologized and offered him 2 coupons. Smith would later file a lawsuit against the company, citing emotional and physical illness. 10 years later, a Swiss 7-year-old girl found a condom in her order of fries.
No, not the fries.
Understandably furious, called the police, who sent
I've heard this one too, by the way,
to check whether or not it posed a health risk. They also investigated into how it got there. Number 6.
I just don't like how they usually end it off on like that. Nope.
40-year-old Yusuf Bursel took his first bite of a McDonald's burger from a restaurant in Helsingin, Sweden. Instantly, he felt a sharp pain in the roof of his mouth. A nail, almost half an inch long, had become lodged between his tooth and gum.
Ooh.
He managed to pull it out and threw up. He told staff and the manager apologized, but had no idea how the nail had ended up in his burger. Bursel told a media outlet that for his family's safety, they would stick to homemade burgers from that point on.
Okay.
Number 5. 200 people
Yeah, I could
riot.
see that. Riot?
The biggest brawl that London had seen ever since the
It's England.
2011 London riots.
It's an England
took
riot.
place outside
But
of
it's in
McDonald's
London, the
and
capital.
involved around 200 youths. Many were juveniles, armed with knives, baseball bats with nails in them, and acid. The fight broke out at a McDonald's in Barking, East London. First responding officers arrived at the scene at around 3:30, but soon called for backup. 3 officers were injured in the horrific riot, 21 people were arrested, and numerous weapons were found. Peace was only restored at around 9 p.m. when the crowds finally dispersed. Number 4. McDonald's bombings. In
The McDonald's bombings.
On April 28th and 29th, 7 bombs
What the heck?
planted near or inside 7 McDonald's restaurants in Taiwan. An anonymous phone call demanded $240,000.
Okay, so this is obviously the robber who called them.
McDonald's operator in Taiwan. The company refused to negotiate and closed all 57 of its restaurants.
That's good.
While an island-wide police search took place. 3 of the bombs were detonated by tilt fuse, injuring 4 civilians and killing 1 police officer who died while attempting to defuse one of the explosive devices. Plumber Chen His-sai was convicted for the bombings and sentenced
so yeah,
to
that's
life
the
in
color.
prison in November 1992. Number 3.
That's good.
McDonald's cult murder.
What the heck?
A group of 6 people entered a
Cult
McDonald's
murder
restaurant in Jiaoyuan, Shandong, China on May 28, 2014.
Okay, it's China.
Claiming to be missionaries, they presented their religious message and then asked for customers' telephone numbers.
Okay, you just can't do that.
Xu Yan, a sales girl from a clothing store nearby, was inside the McDonald's at the time. When Xu Yan refused to give them her phone number, 2 of the alleged missionaries hit her with a mop handle and repeatedly kicked her and stomped her head. Xu Yan was beaten to death while others in the group warned the McDonald's customers not to interfere. The police arrived on the scene and arrested the perpetrators, 5 of whom were members of the Jiang family, plus a young woman, Lu Ling-chung, who lived with them. Lu Ying-chung motivated the killing of Xu Yang as the elimination of an evil spirit, a demon that had to
this
die
is definitely
so
a call.
devour everybody. During the trial,
Some people are just
another member of
stupid.
the group, repeatedly claimed of being God herself. It's still unclear
God is a
what cult
is
the
a guy,
attackers belonged
not a
to.
woman.
Number 2, Sydney River McDonald's murders. On May
What the
7th,
heck?
1992, 18-year-old Derek Wood broke into the McDonald's he was working at in Sydney River, Nova Scotia, Canada. He was accompanied by 2 of his friends, Darren Muwais, 18, who wore a Halloween mask, and 23-year-old Freeman, Daniel McNeil. Forced their way into the restaurant after closing through a basement door. Their target was the safe, which they believed held around $200,000. The 3 claimed that their plan was simply to grab the money and that they didn't want to hurt anyone. Tragically, that wasn't how things turned out. 3 McDonald's employees were shot, beaten, and stabbed to death, and a 4th one was left permanently disabled after being shot in the neck.
What the heck?
The employees were murdered with a .22 caliber handgun, a shovel handle, and several knives. The 3 perpetrators only made off with $2,017.
Bro, that's
were
nothing.
later captured by the police. Number 1, San Isidro McDonald's Massacre. Society had its chance. I'm going hunting humans.
I know this
was the
one.
last thing that James Huberty told his wife Etna before leaving the apartment they shared with their 2 children on July 18,
Some people are so stupid.
1984. That afternoon, he entered a McDonald's near his home in San Isidro, California, armed with several firearms, including a 9mm handgun.
Why do you want to kill humans? Because society has changed.
At everything that moved. He even shot at a nearby park where children were playing.
You shot at children?
People ranging from 8 months to 74 years old were killed in the attack.
No.
At the time, it was the deadliest single gunman massacre in U.S. history. An additional 19 people were injured in the assault, which lasted for around 77 minutes. Initially, the number of gunshots heard led the responding officers to believe that there were multiple shooters inside. A McDonald's employee managed to escape through the basement and told the police that Huberty was alone and had no hostages. Sharpshooters were given the green light, and SWAT sniper Chuck Foster fatally shot Huberty, putting an end to despite extensive plastic surgery that had rendered him almost unrecognizable and a tendency to constantly
Okay, so I guess that'll be the end of this video. This is the last day, by the way, of February, which means the app is going away tomorrow, or I don't know if it's tomorrow directly, but it's most likely tomorrow. So anyway, like I said before, like the video. If you want to subscribe. If you want to turn on notification bells, do that, and I'll see you guys. Bye.